Hey everybody, Christian here with 779 Off Grid. I'm just going to show you what I am moving out of and moving into. Um, we recently sold our house and we're building an acreage here coming up pretty soon. And in the meantime, we are moving into our motorhome. So this is my 1999 Safari Sahara. It measures around 37 feet. And it has a Cat 300 horsepower, 3126 six-cylinder, 7.2 liter engine. This is it doesn't have a fiberglass side, it's all metal sides. And so I really like these. This is my second Safari that I've had. And so I thought I'd give you a tour of it and kind of show you what we're moving from and show you what we're moving into. So here's kind of the exterior. I'll do a quick outside, and then I'm going to go through some of the compartments and things like that are kind of important to take a look at, I guess, when it comes to when you're moving into a smaller space. So yeah, this is I've had this for about 9 months. I picked it up last year, not with the intent to move into it, but just to do some camping. Okay, so starting on the outside, it has a tucked away awning. It's an electric awning. It's operated from the inside. And if you look just above that, there's a little windmill that supposedly will close it if it gets too windy. And then starting in the first compartment here, I've got, this is the, they call it the hurricane heater. It's a hydronic heating system, and so there's like a boiler on here. So just right here, this is just some fluid I'm using. Right in behind there, there's what's called the hurricane heater. It heats up water and circulates it through pipes all over the motorhome, and it has, I think, 4 heat exchangers inside that heat the motorhome. So there's actually 3 zones, which you can adjust the temperature on, and it makes it really nice because, you know, if you want the bedroom a little bit cooler, you can adjust the temperature there a little bit cooler than in the bathroom or the main area. Right on top of that is the hot water tank. It's either electric or it can be heated hydronically with the hurricane heater. So next here is some storage compartments. We're going to need to go through this stuff and make sure that we only have kind of what we need in here. There's 3 of them. And we got all of our camping supplies in here. But my guess is we're probably not going to need the camping supplies so much this year. So, and then kind of moving back, we've got the battery compartment. There's 2 12-volt engine batteries, and there's room for 4 house batteries. I've only put 2 in here. I'm going to be plugged in most of the time. When I'm on the acreage, I'm going to be putting in a solar array that we can plug the motorhome into, so I'm not going to need batteries so much. Next compartment is your service bay. So this is, you can start and stop the engine from here, check your engine oil, check your transmission fluid. There's the water temperature, oil pressure, and then this tells you if you need to service your air filter. And then you can level the motorhome from here as well. I keep spare filters in here. The fuel filter and water separator are in here, along with some hydraulic fluid for the jacks. You can see that over there. Got awnings over the windows. Supposedly you can tow 5,000 pounds with this. I haven't really towed too much with it, so I'm not too familiar with that. Here's the engine compartment. Not really much to see here. Like I said, it's a Cat 3126. One of the things that you see on these Safari motorhomes are hand-painted murals. And I guess as the original purchaser, you could pick which one you wanted to get. This one in particular is kind of cool. The first one I had, which I'll throw a quick picture up, had a cat on it as well. But if you look closely in the picture, it's not only a picture of a cat, but then you look, there's a little turtle here. There's a couple little mice playing here. And then if you look in the fur, you can kind of see a fish in there. So it's really cool and unique on all these motorhomes. Um, right here, we've got the generator. It's a 6.3 liter propane powered Cummins Onan generator. I had to replace the bearing, a bearing on the generator on this thing. Other than that, thing runs 100%. And then we've got kind of the power station here. This does have an inverter. So not only does this area charge when you plug it in, it'll charge your batteries, but it'll also use the batteries and invert them to make 110 volts. And coming back here, we've got, this is the water station. It's got, you can turn all of the, any of the water appliances on or off individually, hot or cold. So it's kind of handy. And then you can do your black and gray water drains from here. And we've got a slip door. Oh, there we go. And this is just more storage. In here is where you can shut off the propane, turn on the propane. This has vapor and liquid. And I believe the liquid line goes to the generator and the vapor line goes to the appliances. And then the power station here. The fuse box right here. So yeah, that's it. Why don't we go inside and take a look where we're going to be living? So this is it. Two captain's chairs. They spin around, so you can use them for extra seating if you have guests over or whatever. And this couch folds out into a bed if you need it. And I'll just put the slide out while we're here. So this whole thing, you can see, goes out. Gives you some more room. Opens it up a little bit. So yeah, you'll see, I'll post some pictures of what we're moving from and what we're moving into. So this will be our main area. We're going to put our dogs here. We have a kennel that we're going to put like a tabletop on so that we can kind of double the table as a dog kennel. We've got a little kitchen. That's an ice maker. And this is a microwave and convection oven. Never used one of these, so if you guys know how to use these, if it's similar to the way a regular oven works, let me know. Got a fridge. So this is one thing that I'm really kind of concerned about is we're going from a full-size fridge, and then we had a fridge downstairs that we would keep beverages and other things in, and then we had a deep freeze in the garage. And now we're just going to have this. So it's going to be interesting to see if, what kind of issues we're going to run into with that. We've got a TV up front and some storage. We got roof air here. And there's one in the bedroom as well. This is the bathroom. Decent sized bathroom, actually, and a little bit of a tub. We got a sink here. And then some more storage. And then this is the bedroom. So there is a decent amount of storage in here. Like you can see there's cabinets all the way around. I'll try and get in here as well and show you. There's a wardrobe for storage. We got a TV in here, roof air. So it's decent. It's just going to be really downsizing from what we're coming from. I'll post some pictures as well of what we're coming from. This is all storage. There was a washer and dryer combo unit in here, but the previous owner took it out and threw it out for some reason. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, like my wife is pretty good sport about it, and it's kind of exciting for both of us to be doing this. And you know, it took a little bit of convincing to sell her on the plan of moving into the motorhome and then you know, building a house and all of that. And we'll get into that further. But she's being a really good sport about it. But yeah. So if you guys get a chance, post some comments. I've asked some questions if you have any other questions, and then follow along as we build this house.